So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And he tries a shot! Has another go! It's bounced back off the post. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Mastantuono. Look at the shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. The pass is intercepted, and it's Camavinga. Garcia! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shoots! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, well played, well played. And they can counter here. Asensio gets across to intercept that. Ahmad. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Madrid have their second corner now. Manchester United. He's going for goal! And another try! Dorgu.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Madrid have really been terrific at snuffing.
Mastantuono has been caught there, it's a foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Manchester United are down to 10 men. And here's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, important interception. Valverde tries to clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out wide. Šeško. Alaba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bomo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's been cut out, well played. Asensio. Garcia. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking for the run. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Throw it. No way through, so back it comes. Now then, the ball's come loose. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're off again. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well read, nice interception. Menu. Now Dorgu. Ceballos. Looking for options for movement. Shot a goal! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Garcia.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. That's good vision. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Mastantuono. That pass has been well intercepted. Matheus Cunha. Mastantuono. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And it's been played through. Picked out, goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
He's on it, can he get away? Mastantuono, chance, surely! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Shot, there's the shot! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utter. Gets his head on it! He will be livid with himself. Madrid have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. He's a shot. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Ligt. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's very neat. Now it's Dani Ceballos.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely, now then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dorgu. It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Martinez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. And that's a... He's having a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know.
And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Madrid have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Madrid really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Spain going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
So we're up and running. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, one of the smartest wingers around, Peter, is Oyarzabal. I really like the way he just instinctively seems to know when to take people on or when to release it. And not being a physical specimen, you really have to show good tactical awareness on this front. And he's learning quickly.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri! Superlative from Pedri!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. No way through. And it's Rabiot. He's having a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oyarzabal. Olise was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Llorente. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has not gone well.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Dealt with nicely by the defence. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter.
It takes a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected.
Chance, surely! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's being shifted off it. Oyarzabal, always goal shot. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Upamecano running with intent. Rabiot. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passes short and sharp. Gavi. And the finish! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And the shot! That could spell has another go! Ferran Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Llorente gets over and intercepts. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. That's going to go a long way. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's come to nothing. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Can he get onto this? Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! Fantastic from Fabian Ruiz! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Spain have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. So we're underway for the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rabiot. Spain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now this could be a chance. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Rodri threads one in, picked out, and the shot! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Great chance! Brilliant from Ferran Torres! He's got himself an absolute peach. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Olise shoots! It's run loose, and again! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. As such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal is onto this. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Unai Simon. Can he finish? And yes, And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
France now just a keeper in, and a chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, well played. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fabian Ruiz. It's a pretty loose pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Mbappe. Paris ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Koundé. And here's Doué. And he's managed to get free. Gavi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Solid goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gavi. Rodri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hernandez. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. Tries a shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
That's destined for the flank. And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. Gavi. Pedri. Gavi. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rabiot. Fabian Ruiz. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that is it. That was the last kick of the game. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. Minutes gone and nothing between them still. Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a good spell of possession, this. Great, it's Rabiot! They want to be quick to recover this. Gavi. Pedri. Now it's Rodri. And he plays one through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Olise! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Elise fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Can he get on the end of this? Decent chance! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Another one! This must be his personal high. France with the lead. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rabiot. Pedri. Oh, that's a key interception. Doué. Can he spark a counter here? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And we're halfway through extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. No, that's been intercepted. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Dembele. A probing pass. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for the run. Konate spots it and intercepts. And he shoots! Oh, he's done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So again we have parity. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well spotted. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Deftly away. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. France take this the distance.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. So spot kicks imminent. So this one to set the tone. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Oh, the upright and back out.
Ah, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Dembele, second in line for them. That's a good penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Ferran Torres is second man up. No, he clatters the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to put them 2 up. Oh, great save! That is a great save! We're on to number 3 here. Oh, you're not going to save that. And he duly obliges. Doué, fourth in their queue.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked a spot, didn't change.
Now it is the turn of the captain. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. It's all about his mindset now.
And no, the pressure just too much. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? He has saved it, and he has won it. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what...
Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's gone looking for safety. Ruben Dias. No, that's been intercepted. This ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. O'Reilly. First quarter of an hour gone. Pedro Neto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gonzalo Ramos in acres of space out wide. Portugal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Diogo Costa. Pedro Neto. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And this is Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
James. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, cracking ball. He's come in hard. And this is Ronaldo. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Pretty robust defending.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes.
That's good play from him.
Now this could be a chance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Gordon. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. Gonzalo Ramos. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Anderson.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Mendes. Lovely feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. James. And it's James. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Stones. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a little off target. Vitinha. João Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in. Kane! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the through ball. Madueke. And this is Kane!
Substituição para Portugal.
England with the corner, they're first. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Diogo Dalot. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And they've got rid. That'll be a throw. So we've reached the hour mark. Anderson. Out of play for a throw. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. England still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Madrid tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. That's destined for the flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pedro Neto, and he's managed to get free. Swings it across. Defending of the desperate variety. And he can thump it away. And back to the keeper. Diogo Costa. Oh, Red, nice interception. Anderson. Gordon. Well, that has not gone well. Diogo Dalot. He's had it taken off him. Spread it left. Nuno Mendes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, easy pickings there. Anderson. Madueke. Now it's Kane. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Nicely spread. Can he get it through? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That has been cut short. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. Referee's given a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. Just 5 minutes left. Diogo Dalot spots it and intercepts. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Neves.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, it's a great chance, surely! That's really well cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
O'Reilly concedes a free kick for that. It's taken in a hurry. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Stones with the clearance. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And he's there to belt it away. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. So our quest to find the winner continues. James getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. It's a promising position. O'Reilly is there and he can get that clear. And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal leading now. the most accurate pass. All the way back. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he thumps it clear. James gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Now it's Kane. And here's Saka. Now there's a fine ball. And that was very necessary. Aims beyond the defence. João Neves.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so So that was it, the first period of extra time. So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That's a lovely, delicate pass. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good alertness. Not the most convincing of passes. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Swung over. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own! That is a gem, an absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has 2. Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Portugal have a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! And we're done. England cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So we're very much on the way now. Gallagher. Spence. Now that's and a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's looking wide. And that's been won straight back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's a shade optimistic. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Tottenham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's got away from him. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he cuts out the supply. That has ended up in no man's land. Tell. And it's João Palhinha. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Richarlison, does like to play increasingly like a winger, come pseudo-target man at times, and you'll see him down the middle quite frequently. It's not all about just cutting inside. He has much more to his game than that.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's a pretty loose pass.
There they go, hunting again.
Tell. Gallagher. Now that's well seen too. Ferran Torres. Gallagher. Spence. And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Udogi. Pass somewhat off target. Gallagher. That's going wide left. Palhinha does well to get it back. João Palhinha. Gavi. Now it's Rashford.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tottenham can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And he welcomes... And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, that pass isn't the best. But that has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pedro Porro. Balde cuts it out.
Tottenham certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Tell. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Richarlison, brilliantly cut out. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Rashford. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Tottenham unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. That gets us going once more.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Lewandowski. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kinski with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bissouma. And it's Spence. And the pass is intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Bernal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play. It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Valde. And here's Dani Olmo. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's run loose here. Tell. Short changes him with that pass. And this is Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tell. He is through here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bissouma wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run. Gallagher! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was...
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Drama over the penalty spot. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
This is a promising build-up. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Danso attempts a clearance. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, shooting chance! It's their second corner of the game. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 3 coming up. harmlessly behind. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared away. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Danso gets across to intercept that. Richarlison, and he's definitely onside. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pedro Porro. Oh, easy pickings there. Bernal. Gallagher. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Chance for a shot! Superb from Lewandowski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have stolen level at the last! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Eric Garcia deals with that comfortably. That is good alertness. Udogi. Martin. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. Into extra time we go. Barcelona displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Oh, good take in a good area. Udogi is there to clear. Tell. Richarlison. Great ball if he can get there. Now he's running away. He has a look up. Chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Tell! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Pass somewhat off target. Tell. Lewandowski. Eric Garcia. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. João Palhinha. Now it's Richarlison. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! And how did he not put that away? Lewandowski on 2 now and looking for 3. Gavi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes, for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? There's a sharp little ball here. Bissouma. That has not gone well. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's had it taken off him. Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get rid. Bissouma. Ambitious ball here. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well read, nice interception. That's a little off target. He has found a way through. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, I think the defence are probably going to come in for a rollicking after this, Peter. They got away with one there.
He's having a hit! Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Richarlison. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Pedro Porro is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Rashford is the second man to step up for his team.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Richarlison, second to go. And he's hit the frame of the goal!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. Of course. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
He's missed it. It's wide. The rueful look says everything.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter.
Kinski, now the only hope. Oh, he saved it! Keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, he's missed! And that is it! So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. So, Jim, quite a game. Decided in the end, in the only way it could have been.
Tottenham really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his... And a chance! Goal, France! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good spread.
There they go, hunting again.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. João Neves. Araujo. Vega. Bruno Fernandes. Rabiot. Dembele. Vitinha. That is good strength. Koundé. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's running away. Mbappe! Deftly away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's got away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivers the ball. Oh, good climb. No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And we have our very first corner. Rabiot! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vitinha. Mendes getting forward. That ball looks a good one. Brilliantly cut out. And that is well cleared. Oh, no joy this time. France have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep...
He leaps for it! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Portugal leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is a little undercooked. And that was very necessary. Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread to the right. That's been cut out, well played. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bruno Fernandes has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha. Chance here to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run. Dembele picks it up out wide. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, super ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's a throw-in. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh, can he get onto this? It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Rabiot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rabiot clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. And that is the end of the first half. Portugal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Portugal leading. Away we go again.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. And he's there to retrieve it. Vitinha. And Mendes. Rafael Leao. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vitinha! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Tries to dink it through. Mbappe picks out brilliant shapes to shoot. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Looking to play him in. Dembele is flagged offside. Chouameni. And it's Vitinha. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
France may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, strongly challenged there. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Rabiot. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's the keeper's ball. That is a great pick out. That has not gone well. And that's a look and place it forward. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes. Chouameni. Rabiot. He shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in one-on-one. Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip. Or
great chance! Not a one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Pinged towards the front line. Portugal have the chance to go the other way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chouameni. And he's in. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The final 5 minutes. Opts to... goes for a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's Cancelo. It's a pretty loose pass. France. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Portugal are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And here's Rabiot. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. And the shot! And there goes the final whistle. France illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, They ended up with nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
France desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Félicitations à l'intention du président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête aujourd'hui son anniversaire de mariage. Merci pour lui.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the edge away, is it? And the players from both sides know that.
Well, it certainly feels that way.
Yes, so while these boys are going to approach this game with their professional hats on, circumstances will extract the aggression.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've always been impressed with Dani Carvajal, Peter, because of his work rate and incessant running. a consummate team player, and a real fighting spirit.
Mbappe! And another try! Bellingham is flagged offside.
Madrid definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. The ball has bounced loose now, and he's found and a chance! And he's found the net! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. It's Lewandowski! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. Lewandowski, chance for a shot! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They win it.
He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's in on goal. He's Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all. And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona have their lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And here's Rashford. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Gavi. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Picked out, and the shot! Off the post! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Lewandowski shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona with the lead. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe. Mastantua gets his head on it! And one more try! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Now he's got space here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just past the 40th minute mark. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Gavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's really well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe. Foot in. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. Well read, nice interception. That is good alertness. And that brings the first half to a close. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. Back on the way then. Can he finish? Now, he's been caught on it here, and again.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Gavi. Garcia. Oh, there's the shot! And there's his goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to play him in. And he's cut it out. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalled.
Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nearly, but not quite. Cleared without hesitation. It's gone out for a throw-in. Just about up to the hour now. Araujo makes the interception. Carvajal gets across to intercept that. Carreras. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. Now, can they get... It's Rashford! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Olmo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Carvajal can clear it away. Balde. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Rashford.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Mbappe! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper...
Bellingham! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
Bellingham really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now he's running away. That's going to go a long way. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter.
He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his...
Chance, surely! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Threads one in. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Carvajal. Asensio. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mastantuono gets it clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this, and he's quick to return it. Gavi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you...
Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to play it through. Shoots! I want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. And the shot! It's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Rafael Leao. Great vision. Valverde. Bernardo Silva going forward. And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Deftly away. Araujo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Herrera's clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe, big chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe! Garcia! Too long and over the line. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Opts to play it back. And that is masterful defending. This ended up in no man's land. Approaching the half-hour mark. Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vitinha clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Neves. Nicely shaped ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to play him in. He's found space here. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Bernardo Silva. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mastantuono producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he plays one through. That's the keeper's ball. Nuno Mendes. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in a great position here. Good read, needed to be. Vitinha. Asensio promptly onto that, and that is that. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 45.
We're on the move
el
again.
dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7. El
Valverde.
dorsal 6.
Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. Mastantuono. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through. There's the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Vega makes the interception. Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Nice cross. Chance! Oh, that is a great stop! Not a bad try by any means. Vinicius Junior with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Madrid different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Carreras is there and he can get that clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goes looking wide, and that's going right the way across. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and a chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control.
Real chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's picked it up out wide. That's the throw. Now it's Valverde. Oh, well played, well played. Spread out to the left. And it's Camavinga. Great ball, and he's in here. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's a good ball out wide. Semedo has it in up. And a header! And that was very necessary. Rafael Leao. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Bruno Fernandes has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nelson Semedo. And it's Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking decent chance! Valverde with the clearance. Vitinha.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tries a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Portugal have their second corner now. And he can clear it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Chips it through. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Carvajal. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass. He's having a shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Madrid really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.